What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel, OzzyPinoy Traveller. I'm Paulie, I'm Aussie.
I'm Kath, I'm Pinoy.
And today we're doing a top 10 amazing facts about the Philippines. So stay tuned, we'll be right back. Not the hair, not the hair. Magandang araw, mate. Is that right?
No. Again.
Magandang araw.
Yeah, that's
Mate.
it.
Mate.
That's
Magandang
it.
araw, mate. Thank God.
I wasn't looking though.
Magandang araw, mate. Ah, we did it. Okay, so what are we doing tonight, Kat?
We're gonna do the top 10 amazing facts about the Philippines.
Awesome. Awesome.
Number 1.
What do you want to start with? Languages?
Languages.
All right. Languages spoken.
In the Philippines, there's 180 dialects. The 8 major dialects in the Philippines are Bicol, Cebuano, Ilocano, Hiligaynon, Pangasinense, Tagalog, Waray. Oh my God!
One more.
Kabampangan.
Yeah! There you go. Well done.
Yes!
You did it. I get the easy one. So we've got all those dialects and the 8 major ones, and there's actually 2 official languages in the Philippines, and that's Filipino and English. And the Philippines is the 5th largest English-speaking country on the planet, in the world. So there's actually more people speak English in the Philippines than speak English in Australia. Fact. That's true story.
Cool.
Tagalog is spoken by how many people as a first language?
I think 21.5 million.
21.5 million speak.
Really?
Yep, that's correct. 21.5 million people speak it as a first language and as a second language by a great majority of Filipinos. Because of English, and so many speak English, BPOs or call centres, they're prominent in the Philippines. They contribute to the economy 10% of GDP of the Philippines. And
How much is that?
150 billion US or 8 trillion pesos
8
a year.
trillion a year.
So the Philippines has 15% market share in the world in call centres alone. That's language. That's number 1. We're done number 1.
We're done with number 1, guys. Now,
Number 2.
Number 2.
Number uno.
Dos.
Uno plus uno.
Dos.
Dos.
Uno, dos, tres, cinco,
All right, number 2. Very cool mode of transport. The jeepney. And the Philippines is the only country in the world where you will find a jeepney.
Good.
So
How will I gonna react to that?
I don't know. That's the only country in the world that has jeepneys. They were
Really?
left over-
I don't know that.
Didn't you know that?
No.
No one else has them.
So only in the Philippines.
Only the Philippines has jeepneys.
So jeepney is only in the Philippines.
Only in the Philippines. They were left over from World War II when the Americans were there. So they left a bunch of them. And basically the Filipinos modified them to carry more passengers than what they were originally. So, because they only seated a couple of guys in them. And we've been in them. How many you get into a jeepney? One of the bigger ones.
Maybe
Lots.
24?
24. As you can see by the pictures here, they are colourful. Everyone, the guys, depends on the area. If we go a longer pay, they're all just yellow.
Yellow, red, and blue, I think.
Yeah, so there's different colours depending on the run they're doing, but they're fairly plain. But you get into some of the other areas, and they're really colourful. And the guys do them all up, and a lot of stainless steel work and paint work and all sorts of things.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna modernize the jeepney now.
Jeepneys are basically cheap and affordable transport, and I think they count for about 70% of all public transport in the Philippines is jeepneys. So over buses, coaches, tricycles, everything. The jeepney, by hands down, is the most common form of public transport because they are very, very cheap. What do we get from Victory Liner to the SM Mall in Olongapo?
9 pesos.
9 pesos. So about 25 cents. But It's not good for anyone that's tall. I'm 5'9". I'm not tall. In the Philippines, I'm like a giant. I'm like,
No, you're not. You're so tiny.
But here in Australia, 5'9", I'm not tall. I'm
Yeah,
short.
he's so short here.
But even at 5'9", jeepneys, just like the tricycles, I'm sort of like on the roof.
He can't fit.
I don't fit. They're not made for tall people. They're made for Filipinos and not the tall Filipinos. How many jeepneys do you think are still in operation in the Philippines to this day? And these things were around. These were there in the 1940s. We're talking about 80 years ago. This is how long these guys have been on the road. 80 years old, these jeepneys. How many do you think are left on the road still?
70,000?
No.
100,000.
More. There's still around 270,000 jeepneys on the road. There's a lot, so I can only imagine how many were there. But the government wants to modernise the fleet, and that's causing some issues of affordability for the jeepney owners, because jeepneys, they're not really worth that much to buy. And don't forget, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified anytime there's any new videos.
Number 3.
So something you may not know about, do you know about the Philippines flag and the way it's positioned, that it conveys messages?
Yeah, I know, but I forgot now, I think.
You forgot. We'll go through the elements of the flag. Yeah? Do you know what the sun means?
The sun.
What does that mean?
The sun means unity.
And?
Freedom. People's democracy.
Yes.
Sovereignty.
You get candy.
Yes.
Right, so the triangle.
Liberty.
Yup.
Equality.
Yup.
Fraternity.
You read that one. I'm covering that up so you can't see it. The next part of the flag, the blue section on the screen there, you can see that. What does the blue represent?
Peace. Clue.
Truth and justice.
Peace, truth, and justice.
What a good clue I give. As soon as I gave you that clue, you guessed it. And the next part of the flag is the red section on the bottom. What does that stand for?
The red stands for valor and patriotism.
If the flag is with blue up and the red down,
It means peace.
and if it's the other way, if the flag's flying the other way, war.
It's war. Yeah, we
Yeah.
know that for sure.
And what if it's hanging downways?
Now, if the blue is on the left, it means peace. If the red is on the left, it means war.
Okay, that's cool. So we've covered the flag.
Number 4.
Alright, so something you may or may not know, Filipinos are deeply religious.
Yeah, true. Very true.
God-fearing citizens. Alright, so after being under Spanish rule from 1521 until 1898, 90% of Filipinos are actually Catholic and the other 10% predominantly are Muslims. The others, I have no clue. Mostly Catholic, 90% and 10% Muslim. Those the missionaries converted you guys. So every January, you celebrate what?
Translation.
Translation, and that's where you guys, the devout Catholics, walk barefoot along the streets and follow the Black Nazarene's image.
No,
and
not
they're
all.
emulating, not all, but the really devout.
Yep.
And they emulate Jesus' walk to Calvary as their form of penance. This is Senakulu,
I don't know.
Passion Play.
Cenaculo. It's when
Cenaculo.
they reenact the what happened to Jesus Christ, I think.
That's during Easter, during Holy Week. The devotees dramatise the passion and death of Jesus Christ, including, and I've got to go, I haven't been there for this yet, actual crucifixions. There's guys, and
I know
have you seen it?
You wanted to see it.
Have you seen it? These guys, you'll see the pictures now on the screen. They carry the crosses, they go along, they get nailed to the cross and strung up for real. That's like, that's some crazy stuff there. That's like, wow.
You want to experience it?
I don't want to experience that. I want to see it, but I ain't going to do it. I'm too fat. They'll rip my hands out. Number 5. How do you say 5?
Lima.
Lima.
Pang lima.
Here's something the Filipinos are proud of. Yeah, we in Australia complain because the shops start putting up their Christmas decorations. Probably October, November, and everyone's like, man, no. We start our Christmas celebrations in Australia 1st of December, put the Christmas tree up. New Year's Day, rip that sucker down. So our Christmas
in the Philippines.
It's 30 days, and in the Philippines,
September.
They
It's
have
the start of the Christmas season.
The world's longest Christmas celebration from September to the 3rd week. Is it 3rd week of January? But it goes through about the 3rd week. So Christmas carols start playing on the radio.
Sure.
And Filipinos start decorating their homes with paroles.
Paroles.
Just on the screen now, those are paroles. which are giant lanterns that are traditionally made from bamboo and paper. In Australia, parolas when they let you out of jail.
We also put up our Christmas tree
In September. September, oh my God. September, October, November, December, January. 5 months of Christmas. 5 months of Christmas. That's so 150th day of Christmas. We just want to put away the tree. The festivities lead up to Simbang Gabi. Is that it? Simbang Gabi. Simbang Gabi.
Yeah, that's it. You get
Night
it right.
Mass. That's where the
Simbang Gabi.
Catholic Filipinos, not the Muslims, attend midnight or early morning mass for 9 days straight leading up to Christmas Eve, and then enjoy nachos.
What?
It's Noche
Noche
Buena. Is that
Buena.
nachos? You enjoy nachos on Christmas Eve?
No, Noche Buena. That's
Noche
the
Buena.
feast.
That's the Christmas feast on Christmas Eve. Do you
Noche
get nachos?
Buena. No, not nachos.
What? But
Noche Buena. We...
Can you have nachos in the Noche Buena?
Yeah, you can. Anything,
Sweet.
any food.
So yeah, 5 months of Christmas. Oh my God, you people are crazy. How do you keep the kids from unwrapping the presents or eating the candy canes off the Christmas tree? That's 5 months. That's crazy.
Number 6. Basketball.
That's the most popular sport in the Philippines.
True.
Amazing fact. Filipinos, they love their basketball and they're passionate about the sport, and they watch all the televised matches from America, the NBA and the PBA, yeah?
Yeah.
And they don't just love watching it, they love playing it. And there's basketball courts everywhere. That's one thing I know is wherever you go, there's basketball courts. Every street has a basketball court. Every paroque has one. And then there's other makeshift ones you'll see on the screen. So they are absolutely everywhere. Wherever you go, someone's playing basketball. I'm hopeless.
You are. This is for the basketball.
Nike Air Jordans. See, I know the talk.
Number
7.
7.
7. 7. All right. I think this is more popular than basketball. Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
You get 2 Filipinos or more together, karaoke party. Done. She's on.
Yeah.
Some can sing.
So if you want to see Paul sing in the karaoke, comment down below.
I will sing karaoke.
So comment.
I have one song, I do it very well. But anyway, did you know that a Filipino owns the patent to the karaoke machine?
Yeah,
Did you know that?
sort of.
Sort of. What do you mean sort of? That should be like history in Filipino school. The karaoke machine was actually invented by Daisuke Inoue. I can't pronounce it. He's on the screen. Daisuke Inoue. Daisuke Inoue in Japan in 1971. But Robert Del Rosario, that's a sexy name. Roberto Del Rosario. That's my new name. I'm taking that name. Robert Del Rosario was granted the patent in 1975 for his invention, the karaoke sing-along. There's a picture of him right now. And karaoke is so popular in the Philippines that, well, nearly every home has a karaoke machine, don't they? Nearly.
No, you can rent.
But you can rent. Your dad rents them.
Yeah.
Give him a plug. Give him a free plug. If you're in San Narciso, Fernando, go see him. He'll look after you. Tell him Paulie and Kit Kat sent you. Kit Kat.
Why Kit Kat is my new name now?
That's your name always. It's always been your name. Kit Kat and Paulie sent you. Karaoke parties are regular events. It's like every night. There's even television shows that feature people singing karaoke. You watch them?
Yeah, before.
One other thing I know, the karaoke curfew. Is there? Because people karaoke all night. Back home it's like 10 p.m. is it?
Yeah, 10
Yeah,
p.m.
10 p.m. curfew. No more karaoke after 10 p.m. Otherwise people would never sleep. And honestly, like if Kat's singing, because like she got the voice of an angel, she can sing all night, no one will complain. Me singing, they'd be asking for the curfew earlier than 10. They'd be like, it's 7 p.m. now, turn it off. Curfew, turn it off, turn him off, don't let him sing no more. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life is plastic. So that's karaoke dealt with. Do you like karaoke?
Yeah, I love karaoke. It's been a while. If you really want to see Paul sing the karaoke, please comment down below.
I will sing. We will lose subscribers.
Please subscribe. Don't unsubscribe.
Subscribe now.
Number 8.
Ocho! Is that right?
Yeah, ocho. This is Spanish though.
More serious facts. We've had some fun ones. Have you heard of the antibiotic erythromycin? I think it's called ERYC for short. I'm actually allergic to it. I can't take It's on the screen. You pronounce it how you want. I can't figure it out.
Okay.
But that antibiotic was discovered by a Filipino doctor. In 1949, Abelardo Aguilar discovered the drug, which is used to treat upper respiratory tract and skin infections in people who are allergic to penicillin. And Dr. Aguilar was never compensated for his discovery, and even up until his death in 1993. He did ask these royalties go to a foundation to give medical help to poor people. Good guy. No.
Number 9.
All right, next. We've got 2 to go. Well, the Philippines is one of the countries most prone to natural disasters. They happen all the time.
Yeah, I experience lots.
Volcanoes, floods, typhoons, tsunamis, you name it, they have it. Philippines is located on the Ring of Fire. It makes it prone to regular earthquakes and volcano eruptions. Well, the last was Mount Pinatubo.
Is that the last or Mayon was the last?
Well, Pinatubo was 1991. That was the last major eruption.
A major, yeah.
Which you can see the remnants of that still. The beaches around where Kath is from, the sand has still got the black volcanic ash mixed in with it. The beach is no longer white.
Black sand.
Black sand. Philippines is also located in the typhoon belt, which causes around 20 typhoons a year. About 5 of them are pretty devastating, yeah?
Yeah, I've experienced like one of the worst I think is Yolanda. It killed, I don't know, maybe thousands of people.
We had an earthquake. I remember the first earthquake we had in Olongapo. And it's like, oh, this is a bit weird.
Yeah, because he never experienced
I never had an earthquake. It's like, oh, she goes, that was the earthquake. It's like, really? Wow. I said, how big was it? Oh, only 6.5. Big earthquake to most people. It's like, it's only big. It's nothing. Keep eating your ice cream.
Yeah, at least you experience it because you said you want to experience earthquake. You're lucky it's not a big one.
The country is also vulnerable to tsunamis, landslides, flooding and drought. Even drought.
Number 10!
We made it! Number 10. The oldest university in Asia can be found in Manila.
Nang sa Angola ni Pepe, matayog ang pangarap ng matandang pingi. We're back. I think University of Santo Tomas or UST.
It was founded on April 28, 1611 by the third Archbishop of Manila, Miguel de Benavides, together with Friars Domingo de Nieva and Bernardo de Santa Catalina.
Yeah, you got it right.
I got it right. And it's the largest Catholic university in terms of student population. Alright, so that's our top 10 list of amazing facts about the Philippines. So if you knew any of these, let us know in the comments below. If there was something you learnt, let us know about that as well. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button, notification bell. Coffee is life.
Rice!
That's it from us.
Uru!
Uru! Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all.
Subscribe now.